there? Sure. That's pretty sick. Absolutely not. And then I get to Narset into a Mox. My turn. Oh. Man. I gotta take Mox. I don't have blue mana. Daggers. Can't really complain. Pretty far ahead. I could streamline the deck. I could like not play Twister, not play back to basics main, not play Darwin. I think I need something like a True Name. Maybe not. Maybe I could just win with Jace and Cards. I can't dig for a True Name now. It's just you have to draw it, but you see a lot of cards. I'm just gonna get a Time Vaulted again. Don't forget click. I think I already cut the click. Time Twister has been good though. I wish I could go back and like watch all the games I've played and see if Time Twister was win more. Maybe if I'm really serious about it, I should just do that. I should literally go back and rewatch every game I've played and see like which card I die was, which cards are good, which cards are win more. I guess I could have played the Snapcast. I guess it was Force of Will. I don't want to put a 2-1 into play just to have a 2-1. It's probably pretty bad. Oh wait, lol. I got baited. Well, I didn't even get baited. I just played myself. Oh. That's not the order I wanted to do. Well. I just counter draw one card.
What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did. What you say? That it's all for the best, 'cause it is.
When you Force of Will, draw one card. When you Force of Will, trigger a cycling effect. When you reorder top of your library poorly. Alright, so they can cast Force of Will. They could also just have Chain of Vapor to dagger me if I Twister. Yeah, I might still win. It's true. I feel a bit better about my chances if I just had a Force of Will in hand there. It's kind of awkward. They need Chain plus Force of Will plus a payoff. It's not impossible. Jeez. That's another thing I could do. I could like cut a mana drain for something. I had only 3 mana drains at some point, but I was pretty impressed. I think mana drain has been really good. Even when it's only 1 mana, sometimes it's enough to the 1 extra mana is enough to cast a Jace or a Karn on turn 3. Alright, now we win. Well, now we really win. Jeez. When it rains, it pours. I'm not even going to cast Twister right away. I'm not even going to attack this turn. I mean, clearly the Draenor set. I guess I'll attack. classic lags. Alright, cheap stuff in. Expensive stuff out. Kind of want energy flux. No, Narset is better. Energy flux kind of nice against time vault. It can like stop them from being able to like. If they have like too many artifacts, not enough lands. Hit a fatal push. I have not played either of these decks. I've played a tiny bit of Dice Forge, but an older version. It was actually Dice Forge. I don't know if it was Cherry, but I don't know if it was his deck or he worked on it, or but he was the one who was playing it to good finishes. I think like one of the first ones. And the White Green Eldrazi, I've not seen in action. I know Ali Warfield has done really well with the deck. I don't know how good it actually is. I heard she guys got carried. I'm joking. Dude, people are so awful, honestly. Just insane misogyny. How good has Mono Blue been? I don't know. I've been mostly winning, honestly. It's been pretty damn decent. I think I'm gonna save my misstep. Maybe it's a mistake. Especially after sideboard, they might have Pyroblast and stuff. They're one artifact off from probably doing some nasty things. I'm just gonna do it. I could easily find a Force of Will. Do you think Gilded Goose or Order of Midnight are worth trying in Sultai Ninja? Gilded Goose, I doubt it. Order of Midnight, I'm not sure what that does. Is there something I'm missing with Gilded Goose and Ninja? It doesn't even have flying, right? I mean, I want to keep because of the... Force of Will. A guy from my LGS played against her on camera and people were making fun of him for losing to a woman. Wow. 2019. Jeez, dude, it's so unreal. I have another Mana Drain coming up soon, so I'm going to get rid of Mana Drain. Yeah, I mean, it's a minority, thank God, but obviously it's still, like, pretty bad. You just have to try and engage it with these people, like, just, you know, I mean, I don't know. You just have to try and change their mind one by one, you know, just... I want to say almost like suck up to them or at least be nice to them and like try and, I mean, I'm sure they're just like, sometimes you just don't even realize you're just surrounded by that stuff and you just need someone that like you kind of like or respect to like talk to you and like, I mean, dude, when I started playing Magic competitively, it was like the shit we would say, but it didn't even like, it was like a lot of like, honestly, I think there was a lot of like racial slur, homophobic slur, but we didn't mean any of it, you know. We weren't like, I don't know, I mean, this is maybe a bit different. That was also like literally 22 years ago. Hope I don't get in trouble for sharing all this. I'm fine. I heard Heezy gets a bad rap for bullying people on the PT. Yeah, Heezy was a bit of a jerk, for sure.
Long time no see.
Hey Moxie, what's up? You've been busy with I don't remember. Was like super busy with work and stuff. Well, I'm glad you made it to the stream tonight. Some people can be convinced, but some people just want to troll. Yeah, but even the people who just want to troll, they think like, I mean, that's what we were doing. We're just trolling, you know. But we didn't. I mean, back then it was different. But like, they just don't realize that it's like there's other ways to troll, and these are not acceptable ways to troll, you know. Do I believe in God? No. I do believe we might live in a simulation. All right, so we're playing in shops, and they're on the play, and my hand's pretty garbage. I don't have a force, but game one's gonna be tough anyways. They snap cap 7. I don't have a force. I don't have double blue. I'm gonna mulligan. Sounds trash as well. Loses to everything. Alright, sure. Who's running the sim? I don't know. Some advanced Alright, so apparently I'm just supposed to counter that card. Every time I let it resolve, and it usually doesn't end up well for me. If I had been on the play, might have had a shot. If there's one simulation, there's likely another. The simulation is run within the simulation. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Karn just doesn't even do anything anymore. That's the problem. My deck might be favored against PO, but if my like shops matchup is atrocious, if my dredge matchup is atrocious, like, what's the point? Shops matchup has seemed kind of close so far. I feel like I'm not that far off, and I can't beat a giant army of dudes. I can definitely beat their non-shops draw, I think. Alright, misstep. That's gone. Time twister, gone. I think my plan was to just board out all the nice sets and the time twisters. But I still way too many cards.
Don't mind me. I'm just here for the blasphemy and the political discussions, yellow hat pigeon.
Alright, we won't mind you, but alright, maybe I'll acknowledge the resub. Thanks, Ifrit. I wonder how many subs I lost when I said I didn't believe in God. They're like, Gab doesn't believe in God. I mean, I don't know. It's possible. You know? I wonder if Force of Negation is not good somehow. They only have very few. They're very good, but they don't have that many. Maybe I'll try no Force of Negation. Maybe Force of Negation on the draw and not on the play. Something like that. Maybe Karnstein or Virza because it's not a blue card. I'm not too sure. What do I think about Hogak, Depths, and Legacy? I know very little about Legacy. Alright, pretty solid hand. Let's see if the rejection can get us there. Did Merv get banned? Yeah, I think all his accounts, he got an IP ban or something like that. Like all his accounts got banned. I think he might have still have like a place Ginger is one of his accounts. Did I get baited? Feels like I got baited. Never mind, I have to play the soldering first, or else they can't play it after the sphere, so they didn't really have the choice of their sequencing. IP ban is even possible since IPs aren't static. I don't know, I'm just repeating what someone said, dude. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a yellowhat pigeon. Yeah, isn't your like home IP static or something? Alright, I have 7 mana. I could Karn plus the Mox. Or I could just Energy Flux. I guess I'll just Energy Flux, right? Should we be playing 1 Underground Sea in Dead of Winter with Snow Islands or Toxic Deluge? It seems like to have issue catching back up. There's a lot of things you can do, but I think I just want to keep it monocolored. Alright, no more thingy. So if I play that in plus, can they kill it? They can't sack Ravager anymore. They have to pay for, they can like animate Factory. I think that screws them, right? You need to go sack. Yeah, that's fine. Because I plus, so it doesn't die. Then next turn I play Darwin. I think they draw lands. Actually, no, actually they just need to draw a land. Huh. What was I supposed to do? I guess I was just supposed to say go. Yeah, that was kind of a mistake. Alright, not the end of the world. Alright, they can do that. Darwin's being kind of the cuts here. I guess I kind of butchered it. I butchered it when I didn't like the turn they still had Ravager. I should have just passed, and then I should have played the Karn after that. And I boarded that Jace. No, I boarded that Karn. I need a true name. Wait, I was still at 13? Oh yeah, it was prevent. Oh, I'm so dumb. He attacked me. I wasn't even paying attention to the life totals. I just like baited. Wait, why did he not pump? Oh god. So wait, I go down to, well, he was supposed to pump last turn. So I should be at 12 and then down to 2 and then I ancestral into snap. So I draw ancestral, play it, play Mox, Snapcaster ancestral, play Black Mox. Yeah, I was still dead, I think. Alright. You're supposed to, I thought I was dead on board because you attacked me with Overseal last turn when it was still like neutralized by Darwin. You were supposed to pump again. You attacked with it. And then my top card was Ancestral Recall. I kind of butchered that game. He's mulliganing. Alright, he's mulliganing. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna keep and I hope he has a pretty slow hand. That's not too bad. Might have a shot this game. Hand is legit. Man, is Darwin even any good against Mishra? Darwin is just the cuts, I think. I think I'm gonna get cut Darwin from the deck if it's like that bad against shops. Which makes sense when you think about it. That would be like really very mediocre against shops. Alright, we're like in counter any 2 mode here. Pretty. So I can play an our set, but then I can't force, and they can attack it. I guess I'll just say go since I have mana drain up. If you can get to the part of the game when you're casting mana drain and you're not completely dying, you know, you can do stuff. You can start doing stuff and kind of take over. But it's sometimes you don't even get to cast a mana drain. Maybe I'll just do T-Cruise first. Since I need to, I kind of wouldn't mind hitting land drops anyways. I'll just play True Name. Card's pretty strong. Alright, we won a game. We won a game 1. It took them having a mulligan into like super mediocre draw. GGT. That's GGT. Oh, Gazgari Grave Troll. Oh. Nice. Very nice. I'm not even gonna cast it. That was mana drain in hand. Hey Grim. Hey Big Blue. Golos. Is that stock? Someone else played Golos. Why did you play Golos in that deck? Just to get Wasteland? Huh? Why is Golos good? Just off Workshop, you just get a Wasteland or a Strip Mine, I guess. It's pretty strong. Smart.
Going to sleep now because I am tired and sleeping just seemed like an appropriate response.
Dude, sometimes you just have to go to sleep. I kind of like that feeling, you know, when you're tired, you're like, huh, I get to go to sleep now. Also, I'm a good sleeper, so I'm like, I know I'm gonna fall asleep in like literal like 30 seconds. I'm not gonna have to like lay there and like, you know, you're gonna get to go to sleep in like 30 seconds, and then when you wake up, it will be a bright new day. Probably wake up, play some Dota, take care of shit, and then stream. Yeah, sleeping is gas. Golos fetch up Cascading Cataract. What? Is that the land that filters? thought he didn't play vintage, Larry. The statement appeared to prove otherwise. Clearly, you're like way ahead of the curve. I'm gonna cut Ponder and Probe, I guess, because they're not very good against the cards that tax you. Oh, Davin. We said Davin was bad. I guess I'll get Davin one last shot. It's just getting completely cut from the deck. This vintage match has more standard cards than ever. Makes me feel happy in a weird kind of way. Alright, this time I kept 7. I don't have a force. I don't have anything really. I'm gonna mulligan. So I'm gonna have to force. Probably spell snare something. Wow. I have to get rid of. I guess I get rid of Force of Negation, right? Probably gonna have to pitch Mana Drain to Force of Will. Sad life. Damn. Man, I really have to force that. Makes their spell cost 1 more. I can force their next play. I'm gonna let it resolve, see what happens. I think if I force that, I'm just gonna lose. Well, this is definitely getting forced. How greedy do I get here? Just get rid of back to basics or mana drain? I think you have to keep spell snare. I get rid of back to basics. Oh, I kept in Miracom's Crawl too. That card's probably not great. All my cards become like so bad on the draw. Alright. Maybe it's not supposed to counter that one. And I should counter what I can counter, right? Yeah, this one's a bit better. Okay. Ooh, I mean, that factory is going to be a problem, though. We're kind of doing it here. Not quite, but kind of. They do have a lot of mana to pay for their stuff. Man, Mishra's Factory, too strong. My deck would be so busted if Mishra's Factory was not a legal card. Wow, they're like laughing at Energy Flux right now. Laughing. Might slow them down just enough to give me time to like cast my stuff. They even have the mana to pump their factory. No big. Oh no, I have Flux in play. Oh well. That's fine, they'll have me pay for Dig for time in my next upkeep. Why did they get rid of Sphere? I think they maybe forgot I was gonna have to not be able to keep my Sol Ring and stuff around. Uh-oh. Golos. Golos. Hope I win the die roll if I get paired at a... Ooh. Is that just game, set, match? I mean, I guess I could have Steel Sabotage or Dismember. Dismember doesn't do it, actually. Maybe energy flux just too little, too late. Maybe the plan is just like all the 1-mana counter spells. Just counter every relevant card they play and then start playing mana drains and planeswalkers. GG. Wow, that hand is such gas. Use your lands wisely, Cherry X main. Choose the spells you're going to cast very carefully. Yeah, Flux Back to Basics is obviously the combo. But the problem is these cards cost free mana, so... Lol, joke's on me. What if he just goes like Mox, Sol Ring, no land, just laughs at my face? Wouldn't Return to Basics be better in that game than Flux? You mean Back to Basics last game? I'm not sure, I can't remember. I probably have to counter that, right? Or else I'm just gonna die. I'm feeling lucky. I'm gonna make that good use of that two mana. Well, Energy Flux would be pretty good here, but only because we had like turn 1 Back to Basics. Which doesn't seem especially realistic. Steel Sabotage still going to be very good. I can't believe I'm going to lose this game.
Not like this. Not like this.
How many turns do I have? 8. Jeez. Kind of want to counter that. This way they're not like any closer to pumping Ballista.
You can't believe what fell.
And turn 1 Back to Basics and I'm going to lose. We got a game. We got a game.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.